Hey, what's up? As a brand new personal trainer, I had an intense case of imposter syndrome, which, if you don't know, it's when you think you don't belong where you are. You're a fake and people are going to find out. And once they find out, they're going to exile you because you don't belong here. You don't know what you say you know. You're not good enough. Get out. You feel like an imposter. You're not supposed to be where you're at. And I felt this way because I was new. I didn't understand everything I would later go on to understand. And people could, I feel, sense this. They could sense the self-doubt. It was very obvious, I feel. And once I learned more about exercise science, about getting clients results, people were able to sense that confidence in me because I had the knowledge, I had the proven results. So I gained a lot of confidence, and prospective clients were able to sense that confidence and they were more likely to work with me. So let me ask you something. Given the choice, would you let someone who hated you have power over you? No, nobody would say that unless you're a masochist. This is what you're doing when you let your doubts beat up your self-belief. When your self-doubts are more powerful than your belief in yourself, your doubts basically become anti-beliefs, and they're rooting for you to lose, and they will break down your spirit until you do lose. When we make the assumption that the outcome is going to be negative or not worth doing, not worth what it takes to get there, we're rooting against ourselves, essentially. This applies to anything, not just becoming a personal trainer or any job stuff. If you're trying to achieve a goal in terms of fitness, if you're trying to lose that weight, you think, I'm probably not going to make it. Why bother? You're literally rooting against yourself when you say stuff like that. You psych yourself out of achieving something that you actually do want. In fact, you're hoping you don't even try it because you're worried what might happen if you try and you fail. Usually this makes you give up prematurely and miss out on possible growth because you just gave in to your doubts. But fuck those doubts. They're assholes. And what you need to do is build beliefs that are stronger than those doubts. Yeah, some doubts can be, scary. Your brain might be thinking, oh, but this bad thing can happen. This bad thing can happen. Maybe I'm actually not good enough. Maybe this will happen. I'm worried, blah, blah, blah. I mean, possibly, but it'll take a lot of figuring things out to really get where you want to get to. But if you never bother to do the figuring out, you're never going to get those things. You're never going to achieve what you want to achieve. And I got to tell you, expecting to fail is a really good way to fail. As I mentioned before, the moment when I was able to get over my doubts is when I got more confidence because of what I've done in the past. But to get there, you have to push past those initial doubts. You have to, as they say, fake it till you make it. You have to think, it is possible for me to do this, and you have to push forward. Only then can you possibly taste that, success or progress, and that will then fuel your confidence to then snowball you into actually beating the shit out of your doubts. You need to develop these beliefs that are so powerful they can just smash the shit out of your doubts, and the doubts don't affect you anymore. When your self-beliefs are stronger and more powerful than your doubts, you can become more open to trial and error. And honestly, when you're more open to this, a lot of the things you worry about won't actually happen. But a lot of the time they won't happen. If you're actually giving it a good shot, it's not going to happen. And even if it does happen, it doesn't help to assume that it's going to happen before you even try it. That's just going to make you not bother. And another benefit of having stronger self-beliefs than your doubts is that you'll stop overthinking so much. You'll stop thinking, oh no, oh no, oh no. And you'll just think, the big boy self-belief will come in and just smash those doubts and say, yeah, let's just try it out. Let's just see. As opposed to the doubts kind of clawing their way into your skull and just pulling you down before you even bother doing anything at all. So what can you do? What are some tips to make your beliefs buff as shit and beat the shit out of your doubts? Couple things. If you can't get rid of your doubts, pretend that they will come true. Do you think that you can handle them? If so, keep moving forward. If not, I don't know. Well, could you handle it if you were a badass? pretend you're a badass and go for it after that. Basically, the point is, these negative thoughts, these doubts, don't let them fucking win. Get these beliefs strong, get these beliefs big. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe you who believes in yourself to beat the shit out of these doubts, because these doubts don't want what's good for you. They're anti-beliefs and they will bring you down. Please, please make your beliefs powerful. Remember that your doubts are beliefs that work specifically against you. So develop stronger beliefs to beat the shit out of those. And of course, if we're talking about believing in yourself, getting fit and healthy is a really easy way to make you feel better about yourself.